So we're here with the Book of Rope, and big player for the Aztecs last year. They made their run, and he's our interviewee for our project, and we'll get right into it. So AG, like where are you from? Like tell us like where you came from.
First one, thank you guys for coming in and doing this interview. Honor you guys chose me. And I'm from South Sudan. I was born in South Sudan. Came to America when I was 4. Lived in Texas for a few years. Raised in Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, and then made my way here about 6 years ago for my freshman year.
So what made you like choose SDSU?
It was for basketball, so I was visiting a few different places and I was deciding where I wanted to pursue my career in basketball. And San Jose was the best fit for me. The system, the coaching staff here was amazing, and so yeah, that was a good fit for me personally.
When you started, was it Coach Fisher?
No, so I came 2 years after Coach Fisher. He had retired. Well, I guess it's the second year without Coach Fisher. So Coach Fisher retired, and then there was a year. And I came the following year. And so, yeah, but Coach Fisher's been around, so I know him pretty well.
So your last year as a player was last year when you made the tournament run. What were your thoughts going into that season? Because I know you thought you might not have played this and that, but what were your thoughts going into that season?
Yeah, I mean, so the year before is when I was hesitant of playing basketball again, just because I've had a lot of injuries. I've had a lot of it's mainly just injuries and my body's all banged up, and it kind of was messing up with my mental health, and so I thought it was just best for me to just sit out, just relax, and just quit basketball. But so the year before, Coach Dutcher, he let me just be pretty much just playing games. I didn't have to practice much. My body was hurting. I could just sit out. So I didn't practice that much, and I played in games, and so that's like my junior year, and so yeah, I kind of fell back in love with the game, so I started enjoying it. And so I had one more year after, so that was this past year, and so I decided to come back, just so I could finish college out, right, play a whole season, and just have fun really, and so then coming into the season, throughout the summer we knew we had a really good team. We were a veteran, we were old, and we were talented, and we were all hard workers, we were gritty, and so coming into the season we knew we had a chance to be special. We actually had I called a team meeting before the year, just getting everyone together, and we talked about just how some of us are going to have to sacrifice individual stats, individual success, not necessarily individual, just the stats, just for the sake of the team.
Yeah.
Because if we're winning, everyone's winning. One of the biggest things that the guys want to go to the next level is that people want winners, and so if the team is winning, whatever it is, scouts, recruiters, everyone will see you're rolling it, and your value's not diminished. If anything, it increases, and so so coming this past year, we knew we could be something special. Had a meeting about how someone's gonna have to sacrifice, because we had transferred some guys were used to scoring 20, 15, and some are you guys are gonna be scoring 8 or 9, because there's gonna be 5, 6 guys scoring 8 or 9. So it all adds up, and so coming the year, we knew it was gonna be something special, and so. But you never know until you actually get going, because you don't know how guys are gonna respond. You don't know how everyone's gonna take it, because it all sounds good, but sometimes you get people in your ear where it's family, friends, fans, saying you should be doing more. I could bleed into the locker room, but luckily it didn't for us. So we had really good guys that were secure with themselves, and so they did their games, and so they didn't. Yeah, it didn't affect the team.
Could I ask something?
Yeah.
So going into March Madness, you guys were the 6th seed, or the 4th seed. How was it what was the mentality because you guys were obviously the underdogs the whole way.
Yeah,
how did that?
If anything, we enjoy it. You don't. It's just. We didn't need much more motivation, but knowing that everyone was writing us off, just gave us even all the more, the reason to go out there and just be fired up and just go out there and give it our all and just prove everyone wrong. So because if you're the team that everyone loves, and you're just kind of getting pampered,
Purdue.
Not necessarily pampered. Purdue, they lost, but it's just college basketball.
Yeah.
Anyone could beat anyone any given night. If you turn on any game on a Tuesday night, it could be the number one team playing an unranked team, and they'll be losing. They could lose, and so college basketball is like that. So it's all about preparation and confidence. March, my coach best always says March is for players, and so as long as we're together, we felt like no one could stop us.
So in the regular season, I guess, was there ever with it, I'm sure there was ups and downs.
Yeah.
What would you say was like a memory, like maybe in the conference tournament, like before the March Madness, like was there like a certain memory that like comes to mind that like you're like, oh, like we're like about this?
It would. We just hit our stride during March, and so I think as we were going in, as we began March, I think the hardest game to win is the first one, honestly, just because everyone's nervous in the first game, and it's just you gotta get over that hump. And so I think once we won that game, we knew we just kind of took off, in my opinion. But even before that, I would say like some key moments where it was our losses. We lost at Nevada and at Boise State, like towards the end of our regular season. And we still won the regular season conference, but those losses we shouldn't have lost. It was actually for the betterment of the team, because then we had a team meeting and we regrouped right at the perfect time. And so we all got back on the same page. Because a whole bunch of fifth year seniors, a whole bunch of older guys, and some guys, it just gets hard. Like you've been doing this for 5 years, you could start to fall and go through the motions, but yeah. So we just had to regroup and refocus our attention, and
Got it. So going into like the tournament, like knowing how like rigorous it might be, you guys had like that group that really went like as far as like Sweet 16.
Yeah. Sweet 16.
What was like the mindset? Like how did you like stay like in shape? Like how did you keep your bodies together? Like for you too? Like
me, I found rhythm by this past year. So one of the biggest things was I lost about 10 pounds, which helped take the load off my hip, and then coming into so I hit a rhythm. I knew when I needed to sit out. I knew when I needed to play, and so most of the time I would sacrifice practice and just playing games. So I didn't practice as much. I played in games.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. It's a dream for a lot of players, but I think just by the grace of God, I think I was able to do it. I just pick up on things just by watching, and so
So another question about the tournament: what would you say was like the toughest win? Obviously, like Alabama was a crazy win, but was there any games that like stuck out that were like, dang, that was a tough win?
Usually the Final Four game, the second to last game against FAU, won on a buzzer beater. But right before that, when we played Creighton, like I said, I'm from Omaha, and so it was like playing my hometown team. And like it was just it was fun to beat them, because they were both Creighton and San Jose was our first time in the Elite Eight, and so we're both trying to make it to our first Final Fours. And so it was just, I had my family there. My first time, like my brothers were able to watch me in a long time. That's sweet. So it was a great memory for me personally, getting that dub and being able to share.
And you guys lost to Creighton the year before, right?
Yeah, the year before that we lost first round. We lost to Creighton. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's funny. Yeah.
That's cool. So people always like mention like, oh, the buzzer beater, like Lamont Butler hit that shot, like almost stepped out, this and that. But I feel like people like always overlook your block.
Yeah.
Like right before that, which set that up. So like, if you want to like run us through like the thought process of those two plays, like, because it was moving fast, like no timeouts were called. Like, So what were you thinking like when you made that block and like?
I just knew the I forgot his last name, but I knew his tendencies #1 for the FAU, because when we watched a lot of film throughout throughout the week preparing for FAU, and so we watched. He had like 3-game winners that year, and so every time he wanted to go left, and so after the timeout, they had a timeout, and then they had their sideline out of bounds drawn up, and so I just knew he wanted to go left, so I just cut off his left. He went right. He's not as good going right, and I nicked it a little bit, and so it just came clean off the glass, it was perfect because I didn't hit out of bounds. It stayed in play, and so Nate got the rebound. My mom brought it up, and so it's just a team game.
Yeah,
that's just a testimony to it's just a team game. I got the block, Nate got the rebound, my mom hit the shot, and of course, the shot's gonna be what's talked about, but I don't feel underappreciated. The shot was for the win. So that's it. Makes complete sense.
So how was like March Madness? You're traveling like every other day. How did you practice in that time, or was it was it practice leading up? Was it just like kind of film, or like how?
No, the practices, because at that point in the season you are what you are, like physically, and so all we're trying to do is just stay in shape. And then we did a lot of scouting and it's just fine tuning, and so you don't want to do too much, because we'd be gone. Like Wednesday through Sunday, and then come back. Then like Final Four gone like Tuesday through Sunday, or Tuesday to like Monday, like a whole week. And so every week you're just in town for a couple of days, and we practice there, but it's just fine tuning. You stay on the court.
Yeah.
I know a lot of teams they won't practice when they're like when they go like to the I don't know, like their 2 games or like the round games, like say like we had like the C16 Elite 8. I think a lot of teams didn't practice in between, but we still did. Just fine tuning and not heavy on the legs, but it's good to go out there and get a feel and get your lungs going.
Yeah, for sure.
That's about all I got.
I see 2 guys.
I'll take another one.
Oh, he's got another one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously those games are coming so fast. How did you recover in that? Because like, did you take a flight right after the game, and did you sleep on the plane, or like, how did you recover?
Yeah, I mean, we still had time. So like, our last game would be Sunday, and we wouldn't play again until Friday, or Thursday. We wouldn't play again until Thursday. It would be Thursday, Sunday, and so So I mean, we were all on the East Coast, which was that was a lot of work because we'd fly like 6 hours, but it was I had plenty of time to recover. Plus, it's like we're playing in this is what kids dream of, and so it wasn't hard to be amped up. My body knew to recover. After the season, my body shut down, but when I'm in the fire, it was okay.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Would you say that season was your favorite season?
Oh yeah, definitely. My last season.
That's so
It was just there's just so much that goes into it. It take a lot of time to get into it. Not only for me personally, but like for all the other guys. Just coming back for like the COVID years and my sophomore year we're 30-2. Then COVID ended the whole year. So there's a lot that goes into it. My injuries. We had players that other my teammates who kind of went through the same struggle. Like Nate that year, he had heart issues or lung issues, and he missed that year. Then Lamont just lost his sister, and then Matt Bradley's he was written off, and he was I don't know. He just came here to win. Left Cal came here to win.
Yeah.
Guys like Mike that Darion overlooked, they all just came here to win, and so you put all that together, it just makes it that much more special.
I got.
Go for it.
So like maybe talk about all the highs, but like, were there any low points in that run where you were like, where there was like team beef or any questions?
Oh no, definitely. You can't when you're to make a run like that, everyone has to be on the same page. There can't be any beef. There can't be any locker room issues. Otherwise, the team it's gonna bleed on the court, and the team everyone has to be on the same page. There can't be no weak links, and so we addressed everything. I said like it was perfect right before like our regular season ended after our loss in Nevada, and so we addressed that. Whatever everyone was going through, we got it out of the way, and so then right in the postseason, we were all fine. So there was no issues. Plus, I mean, you're winning, so winning covers a lot of mistakes or whatever.
Nick, you got any questions? I'm all out.
I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
That's it.